How I Cracked the Code to the Feeling is the Secret by Neville Goddard. By the end of this video, you'll understand what his secret is and how you can apply it to manifesting and creating the life that you want to live. Now, in case you're new to the Feeling is the Secret book, or if you're new to Neville Goddard in general, I'm going to give a very brief overview of what Neville means by this concept and how this concept can change your life. Neville was a manifestation teacher out of the New Thought movement and started teaching in the late 1930s. His teachings have shaped and influenced the manifesting scene, including people like Wayne Dyer, Rhonda Byrne, who wrote The Secret, and Reverend Ike. Now let's hear some quotes from Neville himself outlining the basic principle. Consciousness is the cause as well as the substance of the entire world. So it is to consciousness that we must turn if we would discover the secret of creation. Knowledge of the law of consciousness and the method of operating this law will enable you to accomplish all that you desire in life. He goes on to say, in order to intelligently operate the law of consciousness, it is necessary to understand the relationship between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. The conscious generates ideas and impresses these ideas on the subconscious. The subconscious receives ideas and gives form and expression to them. Therefore, through his power to imagine and feel and his freedom to choose the idea he will entertain, man has control over creation. Control of the subconscious is accomplished through control of your ideas and feelings. And here's where we get into the feeling being the secret. We just learned that our conscious mind and imagination make impressions on our subconscious mind. Those subconscious impressions become reality because there is no reality outside of your own mind. Without your five senses, what reality could you experience? Understand that reality as you see it is literally just a construct of your mind and the neural networks within, filtered through what you believe to be true about reality. Your mind is simulating all of this around you. He goes on to say, no idea can be impressed on the subconscious until it is felt. But once felt, be it good, bad, or indifferent, it must be expressed. Feeling is the one and only medium through which ideas are conveyed to the subconscious. So it is by imagining with feeling that we can program the subconscious mind to create the reality that we desire. Well, there we go. That's it. End of the video. But wait. What does it mean to feel for the subconscious mind? This is where I see a lot of people make three big mistakes when they're practicing feeling the wish fulfilled. We'll cover some common mistakes next, and then I've got 3 secrets to cracking the code so that you can manifest successfully in your life. Neville says, never entertain an undesirable feeling, nor think sympathetically about wrong in any shape or form. Do not dwell on the imperfection of yourself or others. To do so is to impress the subconscious with these limitations. What you do not want done unto you, do not feel that it is done unto you or another. This is the whole law of a full and happy life. And this leads us to the first mistake, understanding that feeling works with all feelings, not just positive ones. If you feel lackful, then that's what you will be manifesting. So if you're trying to imagine and visualize a scene of the wish fulfilled out of lack and desperation, the overall feeling state is lack and desperation, and you're just going to get more of that. You're going to get more reality to confirm that state. So we begin by slowly curating our inner states, our inner thoughts, feelings, and beliefs about reality, because that's what we're busy impressing on our subconscious mind every single day. Now, the second mistake I see people make is focusing only on visualizing a scene of the wish fulfilled without any feeling. And as we just heard from Neville, the feeling is the crucial part. It's the juice of the process. A feeling of the wish fulfilled, and not a mental thought of what you would feel, because that's just more thought. You're always one step away. But actually feeling it inside your body, the certainty and acceptance that it is your reality. What the thing you want to manifest would bring you as a feeling state. Perhaps it's money that you want and the feeling is safety. Perhaps it's love and the feeling is of acceptance and belonging. And before you go to the comments, I know some of the Neville experts will say, Neville clearly states that he doesn't mean emotional feeling in this process, but that he means acceptance of the fact that it is fulfilled, feeling the acceptance. And to that, I would say, Neville says a lot of things, and he contradicts himself sometimes. I mean, he wrote 13 or 14 books, he's done all these lectures. The more of his books and lectures that you digest, the more that you begin to see that. He also said this quote, "Your emotional state, that feeling state, is the most powerful magnet in drawing experiences into your life." And I can tell you from my own life that the more I can channel and tap into my real emotions regarding the manifestation, the more I can manifest what I am visualizing at any moment. So I believe feeling encompasses both of these things, both the feeling and acceptance of it as truth in your reality, and the emotional feeling that would come from having the wish fulfilled. Both of these together are a very powerful combination. Now, the third mistake I see people make is visualizing yourself in third person like a movie screen, like you're watching a movie of yourself. That doesn't work for the most part. They've done scientific studies in neuroscience on the science of visualizing. And visualizing works best when you visualize as if you are that version of yourself, that you're in that body, looking out of those eyes, feeling in that body, not seeing yourself from a third person view. Coming up next, 3 secrets to cracking the code in your life, along with one bonus. But first, embody the feeling of the wish fulfilled now. Comment down below, what wish is fulfilled for you? Be sure to use present tense. I am wealthy. I have love. I am the president of the company. Whatever you want to manifest, by writing it down below and declaring it to the universe, you are assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. And I will affirm that that is real and true in your life as well. And I ask that you do the same for every other person that watches this video. By doing that, we can harness the power of group intention and group manifestation, which is so much more powerful. My goal with this channel is to help all of our dreams come true by sharing this material and working together through group intention to create the life of our dreams. Now, the 3 secrets along with the one bonus to cracking the code in your life. Secret number 1, identify the feeling state. Start by thinking about what you want to manifest. Then think about the end. What would you feel emotionally if that was your reality? Would it be relief at first when the money shows up? Would it be connection, security, and stability when you're with your soulmate? Really sit and work out what that feels like in your body. Think it all the way through to the end. What does the energy feel like of that? Then visualize a scene of the wish fulfilled at the end, living in the end state, and see what natural emotions arise in you. And what would it feel like to accept that as natural for you in your reality? The combination of feeling the natural acceptance along with the emotional feeling is the first key to unlocking this code. And again, Neville says, what you take in as feeling, you bring out as condition, action, or object in space. Now, secret number 2, recognize existing feelings. If you're having trouble with step number 1, then this step is really going to help you out. Look at your life and find things, people, experiences, or events that evoke the same emotion or feeling state of what you want to manifest. Then go do or be around those things to trigger that emotional state within you. And then consciously visualize what you want to manifest. Or you can do the same to create a memory so that you can remember that event to then trigger that emotional feeling state later, to then harness that energy and shift into your visualization of the wish fulfilled. So a good example here, maybe you have a dog or a cat and you love your pet absolutely. That's the same feeling of deep love that you would potentially have for your soulmate. And you can use that similar vibration to manifest love into your life. Secret number 3, identify and change existing beliefs. You can perform all of these techniques perfectly, visualize, have an emotion of the wish fulfilled, and still not manifest what you want if you don't believe that it's possible for you, or if you don't believe that the world works that way. If you are harboring beliefs and feelings of scarcity, manifesting abundance is going to be almost impossible until you can shift yourself out of those beliefs. So key number 3 is to use the power of your conscious awareness to dive deep within yourself and uncover and discover what you think, feel, and believe about what you wish to manifest. Becoming aware of the stories you have in your mind around the things that you want to have. Maybe you have a story that all men or all women cheat. Maybe there's a story that you're unlovable or that you're not worthy. Or maybe there's a story that there's never enough to go around. And it's okay that you have these stories, and it's not your fault. Most of us pick up tons of unhelpful beliefs and stories from childhood, from life, and from trauma. But it is our opportunity, power, and right to identify and change these stories within. Now, not only are we going to remove the negative story and belief, but we are going to then replace it with an empowering story and belief. That way, we are supercharging our manifestations instead of blocking them. Neville says, you never attract that which you want, but you always attract that which you are conscious of being. Awareness is 90% of all transformation. You cannot change what you are currently unaware of. Now, I meditate every day, and I find that's incredibly helpful for doing this work, for calming the mind and identifying my own beliefs and stories. I've also spent years decoding my own identity, uncovering and processing trauma, rewriting beliefs and stories, and even memories to create a more empowered version of myself. And we can do this because the brain and body cannot tell the difference between an imagined event and an event that happens in reality, because there is no real reality out here. It's all your brain processing data and creating a simulation that becomes your experience. So when you imagine a scene, you feel feelings equal to the scene just by thinking about it. And that's how you can rewrite beliefs and stories and memories, by literally imagining a different scene or the same scene, but feeling something different. Neville says, again, through your ability to think and feel, you have dominion over all creation. And if you find that your mind begins going back to the old story, the old beliefs, or the old man, as Neville calls it, shut it down quickly. Don't give it any more attention than you have to. Where your attention goes, energy flows. So by not paying attention to the old stories, you starve them of energy and consciousness. And by instead focusing on the new stories, the new beliefs, the new life, you are giving that new version of reality energy and consciousness to exist. And it's not easy, I understand. It takes time and effort to do this. I've been doing this for 15 years now, but it's well worth it if you want to manifest the life of your dreams. And the one bonus point, you are already manifesting every moment of every day. The question isn't, does it work? The question is, are you doing it unconsciously or consciously? Up until now, you may have been unconsciously choosing to manifest the same circumstances over and over again. But by engaging the light of your conscious awareness and bringing it to your inner self, by making changes to what you think, feel, and believe about reality, you can begin to consciously manifest every moment of every day. Neville says, you are already that which you want to be, and your refusal to believe this is the only reason that you do not see it. Meaning, it's only our lack of belief or feeling that is blocking that manifestation. Simply put, the only one that can stop your manifestation is you, and the only one that can make it come to fruition is you. The ball is in your court. The power is in your hands to manifest what you want. Now, a powerful technique to mix with this is shifting timelines, is literally aligning yourself with a different timeline in a different universe. It's sometimes called quantum leaping, and it may sound sci-fi, but it's actually a very down-to-earth process. Check out this video where we go deep on how to shift timelines to manifest the life that you want to live. Make it a great day. Much peace and love to you, my friend.